Hello everybody, Kirk with Calorie School.
You gotta eat the breakfast. We eat breakfast, then lunch.
Itadakimasu. Bon appetit. You had your nice breakfast this morning and your snack. Wonder what you had for a snack. I hope it was small. I hope it was low fat. And now it's time for lunch. Did you bring your own lunch? Are you going to go out? Going out to eat is a little bit of a challenge. The main thing is that you make sure it's somewhat balanced. And you need to look for that range depending on what your calorie requirements are for that day. 4 to 600 is usually pretty good. You could go lower depending on your snack. If your snacks are a carrot, which is, I don't know, 15 calories or maybe 20 calories, and then in the afternoon, maybe you have some celery, which is another 15 to 20, 30 calories, then you're going to want to make sure that your lunch is around 400 calories, maybe a little bit higher. But let's say you have a cup of, not a cup, that's a lot of nuts. Let's say you have a quarter cup of nuts to have for one of your snacks. Well, a quarter cup of nuts is about 200 calories. So if you have a 400 calorie lunch or 600 calorie lunch, and then you have a 200 calorie snack, that adds up quite a bit. So you're going to want to be careful of that, depending on how much you weigh and what your goal is. If you're going for an aggressive weight loss eating strategy, then you're going to want to keep your lunch pretty small if you're going to have a couple hundred calorie snack. And that's really it. You just get a balanced meal, watch the calorie content from being too high, and when you're done or when you're about to that calorie point and you still have food, let's say you went out and you've calculated that you think you're at about where you should be, box up that extra food and take it with you. Have that for your snack or save it for dinner later. Talk about saving money. That's how you save money. You go out for one meal and it turns into two meals. So you got two meals for the price of one and half the calories, really. And just in case you ate a little bit more than you wanted to at lunch, let's say you were shooting for 400 and you ate 5 or 600, then you can adjust your snack. Instead of nuts, you have the carrot. Or, I mean, you can skip it if you want, but you remember what happens when you skip a junk meal. We've talked about this. If you skip your snack after lunch, when it comes to dinner, your stomach is going to be empty. Your body is going to be giving you massive hunger pangs. You're going to get hunger cravings and you're going to maybe eat more than you want to eat. And you will not lose weight that day. So maybe adjust your snack. An apple is one of my absolute favorites. And the reason why it's one of my favorites is because, for one, let's say you had a chicken and rice bowl for lunch and it was a high sodium meal. The apple can help with that. The water in the apple is going to help. Also, there's fiber in it and fast-acting sugars to keep your body happy, hopefully until dinner time. And actually, apple a day is going to, you know what it does. And keep in mind, I don't know you. I don't know how much you weigh. I don't know your goal. So if I'm giving you a number of calories to eat and it's not matching what you think you should be eating, then ignore my number and focus on your number. I'm only giving you an idea. You need to decide your own plan. I'm just trying to help you with your strategy and what you should think about. And these things are going to help you. And if you keep your calories low and stick with it, you're going to do great. Okay, so don't take what I'm saying as gospel about how many calories to eat. You have to choose for yourself and follow your plan. Use the Lose It app and plug it in. It's going to tell you if you're on track or not. The more I look at that app, the better I like it. It takes some of the guesswork out of it. Or just read food labels. That's my favorite way of doing it. If you look at the food labels, you're going to learn so fast how many calories are in the basic foods you eat. We don't eat that many different kinds of foods. You probably eat the same things regularly. So once you find the calories in a slice of pizza, a thick crust pizza and a thin crust pizza, or whatever it is, you're going to learn and you're just going to know. You're going to look at a piece of pizza and you're going to say, hey, that's 300 calories for that slice right there. So I know I can eat one slice of pizza and I can eat one of those chicken wings and I can drink water or have a soda or however many calories that you need for that meal. But you can look at it and you're going to know really fast. Okay, look at food labels, look up the calories in certain foods you eat, and you are going to get it down and rock it.